Hello everyone, I'm Annan, and this is a quick time-lapse video of me installing a brass pusher breech into a Nerf Sharpfire. I decided to mod this when I came across a bag containing this blaster and a fire strike at my local thrift store. I still had plenty of the parts needed to install a simple brass breech in it with an upgraded spring, and I decided to go for it. So on the blaster mod itself, I completely drilled out the AR with a 17/32 drill bit, and glued in a 1/2 inch brass pusher, eliminating all traces of dead space. Next, I cut out a small piece of 9/16 brass to act as a coupler attachment to install any length of 17/32 brass barrel that I choose. This is meant to maintain the ability to detach the included barrel attachment, since it will act as a shroud for the brass barrel that I intend to use with this mod. Speaking of the barrel, I used 5¼ inches of 17/32 brass, since that is the maximum length to use to maintain a sleeper appearance, meaning for the blaster to still appear stock even though it is modified. I'm not sure what the optimum barrel length is for this blaster, so if you have any idea, tell me below in the comments. Now on to the plunger assembly. I'm using a stronger spring in place of the stock spring. I unfortunately do not know what this spring is since it came from my parts bin, but the blaster is compatible with retaliator size springs if you wish to do this mod yourself. I'm also using a 1/2 inch PVC spacer to prevent spring rattle in the blaster since the spring is shorter length than the stock spring. It is also meant to utilize the maximum amount of spring compression possible. The back of the pusher breech has been padded to minimize sound impact, and both O-rings have been re-lubbed and sealed with a combination of super lube and Teflon tape, creating a better seal. With everything new now discussed, it's about time to finally assemble the blaster and see how it shoots both on the chrono and on the range. Do note that I'm using hot glue to both secure the 9/16 coupler and 17/32 brass barrel attachment, since they do not require as much of a permanent connection like the pusher breech. Using worker high-end darts, this blaster is shooting a high of 129, a low of 109, and an average of 119 feet per second. There were only a few outliers that shot below 110, but I believe it's probably due to the used dart quality affecting performance range. Now let's see how far it shoots. For the end of the video, I wanted to say how much I miss you guys and miss making this kind of content for all of you. It definitely means a lot to see your continued support of this channel, so thank you so much for that. This blaster is currently for sale on my Etsy page as well as my German themed long shot mod, the Dolce LS. So if you're interested in buying any of my modded blasters, please click the buy link in the description box below. Till next time, thank you so much for watching and happy modding.